Here's one of the top players in the state, Tyler Barron. Tyler, Coach Pruitt comes by, during the bye week to see you. What's kind of his message to you, to Cooper, to any of these in-state kids that Tennessee's really heavily in play with?
Really, the message is just coming in and having an early impact. Being a part of something that really changes around how things were going in Knoxville, and just laying a new culture down.
All right, Coach Pruitt said this week, he says the program's 100 times better than they were a year ago. That kind of comment got some buzz because Tennessee's 1-3, and a year ago
Right.
they were not 1-3. Where can you see this program is better in year two?
Maybe not necessarily how their record shows it, but just how much the players are buying into it. And a lot of positions on the field, they are better, but there are a few that you can see a difference and a few you can't.
Defensive line's one where they played the run pretty good at Florida, but still lacking guys that can get to the quarterback.
Right.
You, Jay, some of these other top defensive linemen have that kind of prowess to them. Is that something when you guys sit down as recruits and look at the grand scheme of things, you're like, I can help in that area?
Right.
I can help
Oh, yeah,
there?
of course. It's definitely something that we watch film and we'll definitely look at, like, wow, I could really make an impact there, and I can do something better than the person that's necessarily doing it right now.
All right, you're in the middle of these official visits. You just went to Kentucky. Break down that visit for me.
Really, it was a great visit. The atmosphere, the environment, everything there was a lot of positives. I didn't come away with very many negatives, and it was real bright, and you can definitely see that they're going in the right direction there.
You got Ohio State coming up. What do you went up there and you had a kind of a day visit back in the summertime. What do you look forward to getting back to see about the Buckeyes?
So at Ohio State, really same thing, came with a lot of negatives, and they really speak for themselves. But now I'm looking to get more into the academic portion of it, and really get a lot of technical things down.
All right, so where's Tennessee at in this deal? Obviously, everybody's kind of, because your dad works there, everybody just kind of
Right.
pins you in there.
Right.
What's Tennessee got to do better? What's Tennessee continuing to do well in the recruitment of TB?
Not necessarily thing to do better or do worse, but I have a great relationship with those guys. But really, right now, it's just me in the middle of the road trying to make a decision.
I know you're not going to do anything at earliest before your birthday, which is October 22nd. And you told me that you may decide to push it back after
Right.
that. When you sit down and with your mom or your dad and you start working towards a decision, what are going to be the important factors? What's something that is a must that the program's got to have, that you've got to see over the next month and a half?
Definitely, it's not necessarily something that I can pinpoint out, but it's something inside of me that I'll have a feeling. Like, I feel like there's a place that I'll have a feeling that, like, wow, this is where I see myself. And definitely all the logistics, like somewhere I'll be successful, somewhere they're going to develop me, nurture me. But yeah, somewhere I feel like wow, this is really where I deserve to be.
All right, last thing, let's take this thing to Catholic. You guys have taken one on the chin against McCallie.
We did.
How do you kind of flip this thing around and get it going in a direction, get in the playoffs? Because at the end of the day, it's a tournament sport. You just want to get in the tournament.
Exactly.
How do you flip this thing around? You got Baylor, you got Brentwood Academy, and then one other conference game. How do you win those games, get in the tournament, and kind of try to heat up? So
really, just it starts on practice field. We just got to keep practicing hard every single day. We get better day by day, and that's also a real positive thing that I see. And just grinding, that's it, and just go out there and win.
All right, that's the latest on Tyler Barron, 4-star defensive end for the class of 2020.